So this is my fantastic diagram to help you understand chemical and neural control of breathing. Okay, so when we exercise, let's say we're going running, and here we are, what happens is our muscles start to use up our oxygen, and this results in us producing carbon dioxide. And when we produce carbon dioxide, there becomes an imbalance in the body, so that there's more carbon or too much carbon dioxide in the body. So what we have in our body is these receptors. We can talk about them as alarms, I guess, and these receptors measure the amount of gas in the system. So we have what's called a chemoreceptor, which is found in the medulla oblongata, and the medulla oblongata is this little stem that kind of sticks off the end of the brain. We also have a receptor in the aorta, which is one of our largest, or is our largest artery, and that's found in the blood. And we also have another receptor in the blood, which is called the carotid artery. So when carbon dioxide increases, what these receptors do is they go, right, okay, I recognize carbon dioxide has increased. They send the alarm, or they sound the alarm, and then that signal is then sent back to the medulla oblongata. Now the medulla oblongata, like I said, is attached to the brain. So here is the medulla oblongata. So once this signal is received by the medulla oblongata, so the receptors have sent the signal to the medulla oblongata, and they've said, right, the carbon dioxide levels are far too high in the body, and they're greater than the oxygen. So the medulla oblongata, which is the control system of the respiratory system, or the control center of the respiratory system, then goes, right, okay, well, I know that we've got too much carbon dioxide in here. What am I going to do to get more oxygen? So it sends signals. It sends a signal to the diaphragm and the intercostal muscles. And when it sends that signal to the diaphragm and the intercostal muscles, it says, right, okay, diaphragm and intercostal muscles, what I need you to do is to start to contract faster and work harder. And the reason why is that they want to increase the breathing rate so that you get more oxygen back into the body, so that you can get a balance of gases, so that there's more oxygen than carbon dioxide, and that process continues to happen throughout. Obviously that process happens faster or is quicker during exercise, because you're using up oxygen quicker, and obviously when you're sat down, that process is still happening, but is a lot slower. What it does, obviously, is it's trying to increase the levels of oxygen to balance the gases out.